cooking process for Barazi. I have a tablespoon of oil and one medium-sized onion that are sauteing until light golden. Then I have taken the Barazi that I soaked overnight, and I'm just going to scan through all the seeds and see that all my seeds have softened, because oftentimes I find like this seed here that hasn't softened, so I will take that out. Or if there's a seed that is an unusual seed, I will remove it before I begin the cooking process. So you see here, I've got another seed that has not softened. See, this is what the seed looks like, and I've scanned through them, and I've got these things in my hands. These are the seeds that never puffed up, so they're as hard, and so we don't want to cook them. Or any unusual seed like this one, so I've removed them. I've cleaned the Barazi, and I'm going to wash it and then keep it ready. After sauteing the onion for a while, I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger paste. So I cook till my onions turn light golden. I'm blending a green chili, one green chili and one tomato. Now once my onions turn light gold or pink, like as it is right now, I will add my tomato salt, and I've added half a teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of salt. You can use salt to your taste. I'm also adding my soaked pigeon peas or Barazi. I'll give it a mix. And I will add some water. So I've added about 2.5 to almost 3 cups of water. So I would stick to 2.5. I did not measure, so I would say I'd stick to 2.5 cups of water. And now I'm gonna pressure cook it on medium heat for 20 minutes. We'll cook for 20 minutes, and I will open it up to exact 20 minutes. Because it's still hard, I'm going to pressure cook it for another 10 minutes. It should easily break. Mine's is not yet ready. My pressure cooker, and I still feel that the Barazi is hard, and so what I'm going to do next is it's still hard. I'm going to add the coconut milk and pressure cook it. Pressure cook after 10 minutes, a total of 30 minutes of pressure cooking, and much of the water has dried up, but there is some water, and I realized that the Barazi seeds are still on the harder side. And that's not to worry. I am going to add some coconut milk to it and give it another few minutes to pressure cook. I added some coconut milk at this point, and this is about a cupful of the milk itself, and this is the cream. And the cream usually floats on top of a can. So I've added about 2 or 3 tablespoons of the cream, and like a cupful of the coconut milk, the light milk. And so I'll give everything a good mix, and then pressure cook it for a further 10 minutes. I pressure cooker it again. I've added, I've topped up some salt, and I've also added 1 green chili for a kick. I like it on the spicier side, and now I will pressure cook it for 10 minutes. Pressure cooker, and I'm going to check it out in 10 minutes only. So I've opened my Barazi after about 10 minutes, and this has been a total of 40 minutes of pressure cooking. Now check this, the Barazi, is it soft to my taste? If not, then I'm going to pressure cook it again. I've just checked it, and I feel that the Barazi is still a bit on the harder side. It just needs a little more cooking. So I'm gonna add some more coconut milk. I've ended up adding 2 tablespoons of heavy coconut cream, and I've ended up using a whole can, which is about 13.5 ounce of coconut milk, or 400 ml of coconut milk. So after adding about 2 tablespoons of the coconut cream, the thicker part. Now the thicker part usually stays on top of the can. I'm going to add half cup of water. In goes half cup of water, and I added water to my can so that I can scrape off any leftover coconut. And now I will pressure cook it for a further everything. And now 10 more minutes of pressure cook. Just open it again after about 10 minutes of cooking, and it is now officially ready. Minutes of cooking. You may want to cook on low heat so that they don't touch on the bottom or they don't get burnt on the bottom. This Mandazi and Barazi looks like, and it's both the Mandazi and Barazi should easily serve a family of 4.